It's a Brent Woofy Radio Show.
Hey kids, it's time!
What time is it, Scott?
It's time!
What time is it, Scott?
It's time for the Brent and Woofy Radio Show. Radio for kids and families. Brent and Woofy bring you 30 fun-filled minutes of music, songs, stories, special musical guests, mystery sounds, jokes, fun facts, and lots of talented kids performing in the studio. Now, here's your hosts, Brent and Woofy.
Hi, Brent and Woofy.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Brent and Woofy Radio Show. My name's Brent. Here's Woofy the dog. Hi, everybody. How you doing? This is radio for kids and families, and we have an interview with Andrew Queen today. Oh, I like Andrew Queen. He's too tall. So let's get right into it. Andrew Queen on Brent and Woofy Radio Show featuring his new CD, Grow. Take it away, Andrew. This is Brent on the Brent and Woofy Radio Show. Now we have a guy who's too tall on the phone line. His name's Andrew Queen. Hi, Andrew. How you doing?
Hello, Brent. Good to hear from you.
Oh, it's nice to speak to you, too. It's been a while. How have you been? What have you been doing?
Oh, I've been having so much fun playing lots of shows, busy, recorded, and put out a new album. And this new album is called Grow. It's all about food. It's about growing food, farming food, cooking food, eating food. In some cases, even being eaten by the food, believe it or not.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know what? One of the songs is, it was inspired by camping. All right, now camping, and I don't know what it's like out there in BC, but in Ontario, you go camping in the bush, the bugs are as big as, the bugs are about as big as the fish sometimes. The mosquitoes, the black flies, the horse flies. So, sometimes you become the food when they're out to munch.
That is so cool, Andrew. I've never thought of it like that before, but that's absolutely true.
Oh, yeah. But, we gotta love getting out there anyway. And
oh, yeah.
Just try and do our best to stay away from the nasty chemicals to slap on to keep them away.
Right on. So Andrew's got a new CD called Grow. For those of you who are regular listeners to the Brent and Woofy Radio Show, we did an interview with Andrew Queen March 28th, 2010. So this is your second time around and another CD. When was this?
Exciting.
When was Grow released?
Grow was released in October 2011.
All right.
2011, yeah. So about half a year ago.
Okay. Let's get right into it. I'm looking on the back here, and the first song is called Macaroni and Cheese. Who doesn't like macaroni and cheese?
Yum!
Yeah. Tell me about macaroni and cheese.
Oh, okay. Well, you see, now, this was inspired by my oldest son, Ivan, who has to be one of the pickiest eaters in the world. You see, he will eat things like cheeseburgers and pizza, spaghetti, chicken fingers, that sort of thing, but any vegetables, it's so hard to get them down. So we have to find ways to sneak vegetables into his food, and you'll find some of those ways in the song. Some ways to get sweet potatoes, some ways to get spinach into the spaghetti sauce, that sort of thing. But his absolute favorite food is macaroni and cheese. And it's something that he would eat, from the box. And by the way, I've got to tell you, it's not what you might think. It's not. Kraft Dinner is not his favorite brand.
No?
No, he won't even eat the orange kind. The orange Kraft Dinner, he'll go, I don't like this stuff. It tastes like there's chemicals in it.
You're teaching him well.
Must be. But what he likes is the President's Choice extra creamy white cheddar. That's the one he really likes the best.
60.
But he won't, you know what, I taught him so well, but he won't even eat my fantastic homemade macaroni and cheese.
Is that right?
So that's how picky he is. So that's what macaroni and cheese is. The song is all about. the love of the food, and it goes out to all the picky eaters out there.
All right.
Macaroni and cheese.
All right, here we go on the Brent and Woofy Radio Show. Andrew Queen, macaroni and cheese.
My mom calls me a picky eater, but really I like all kinds of food, like cheeseburgers, pizza, and spaghetti, or chicken fingers if I'm in the mood. But there's one thing I like better than all of these. I wish that I could always eat macaroni and cheese. 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 Won't you make some for my dinner, pretty please? You say that greens are good to eat, but they don't taste good to me. Won't you please make macaroni and cheese? I'll eat fruit if it's blended into milkshakes, tomatoes in the ketchup on my fries. I'll eat carrots baked into a carrot cake, and pickles even though they're just cucumbers in disguise. I'll help you pick the green beans and even shell the peas, but please don't put them on my plate. I just want mac and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. Won't you make some for my dinner, pretty please? You say that greens are good to eat, but they don't taste good to me. Won't you please make macaroni and cheese? They hide sweet potato puree in my pancakes, and they're always trying to sneak in something green, like spinach blended into my spaghetti sauce, and broccoli in my birthday cake. Well, that was just plain mean. One day when I get older, I'll eat anything you'll see. For now, my all-time favorite is macaroni and cheese. 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 Won't you make some for my dinner, pretty please? You say that greens are good to eat, but they don't taste good to me. Won't you please make macaroni and cheese? Won't you please, please make macaroni and cheese? Won't you please, please, please make mac and cheese?
We're back on the Brent and Woofy Radio Show, speaking with Andrew Queen today from down east. And he is going to tell us all about another song on his CD, which is featured on Galaxy right now, galaxy.ca, correct?
Oh, yes, I was so excited to find that out, and because Galaxy is national and out there, and it sounds like there are actually a few of my songs on there now, which I just discovered thanks to you. So this one is called Whoa Jack. Now, I'll tell you a really quick little backline on this. I was listening to Terry O'Reilly's advertising show on the CBC radio, and sorry, I shouldn't be talking about other radios, but anyway, he was talking about radio commercials, and one that I heard was a Coca-Cola commercial, and this Coca-Cola commercial had a hook that grabbed me so hard. It went da 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 doo da ba ba doo na na ba da doo na la 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 la, and that la 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 thing just stuck in my brain for ages, and I thought, I've got to use it, and then I changed it just a little bit, and I thought, whoa, Jack, cut him some slack. That rhymes well. What could that be with? Well, maybe Jack and the Beanstalk. He went climbing the beanstalk. He stole gold and the hen and the harp from the giant, which, stealing isn't too cool. You can't really let that go. But maybe we should give Jack a little slack because, they were starving hungry and the cows stopped giving milk and all. So maybe cut Jack a little slack. And then I threw in that na 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 na, and then told the story as it came out, and there you go. Wow. Jack.
Wow, Andrew, you have a wonderful, marvelous imagination, which makes you the perfect guest for the Brent and Woofy Radio Show.
Thank you.
So let's have a listen to Whoa Jack. How about introducing it to us for your audience?
All right. This is Whoa, Jack by Andrew Queen on the Brent and Woofy Show.
Jack woke from the very same dream he had 100 times before. It was a pancake breakfast with maple syrup, bacon and sausage, and so much more. The dream seemed so real, he could almost taste it now. Then he was jolted back to the harsh reality. His mother said, Jack, go sell the cow. Whoa, Jack, cut him some slack. Na, 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 na. Whoa, Jack, you better get back. Na, 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 na. He met a man on the side road, gave him a handful of beans, but his mother threw them out the kitchen window. She didn't believe in magic, it seems. Next day, Jack looked out. He couldn't believe his eyes. Then he climbed and climbed and climbed and climbed the magic beanstalk into the skies. Whoa, Jack, cut him some slack. Na, 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 na. Whoa, Jack, you better get back. Na, 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 na. At the top of the beanstalk, he found a castle in the clouds. And then a fee-fi-fo-fum knocked him over, thundering loud. He found a place to hide in the kitchen while the giant counted his gold. And then he fell asleep. Jack snuck out, stole a sack full of coins so bold. Whoa, Jack, cut him some slack. Na, 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 na. Whoa, Jack, you better get back. Na, 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 na. He went back up the beanstalk and hid in the kitchen again. He heard a fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. The giant sat in his great big chair, soon began to snore. And then Jack grabbed the hen that lays golden eggs and hightailed it out the back door. Whoa, Jack, cut him some slack. Na, 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 na. Whoa, Jack, you better get back. Na, 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 na. Last time up the beanstalk, he took the magic harp that could sing, but the harp cried out, woke up the giant, just about ruined everything. Back home, Jack grabbed an axe and gave the beanstalk a mighty chop. And then the giant tumbled down to the ground from high in the sky with a flip-flap-flop. Whoa, Jack, cut him some slack. Na, 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 na. Whoa, Jack, you better get back. Na, 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 na. Whoa, Jack, cut him some slack. Na, 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 na. Whoa, Jack, you better get back.
My name is Dusty and I listen to the Brent Woofy Show.
Hey, we're back here on the Brent and Woofy Radio Show talking to Andrew Queen. Hey, Andrew, last time you were on, we spoke to your kids. How are they doing?
Oh, they're doing really well. They're growing up like beanstalks and lots of smiles, lots of jokes. Lewis loves to sing. Ivan's learning piano. He's doing great at piano. It's really nice to see the music coming out in them as well, eh?
Are they around?
They are, actually. They're right here. They're right here in the kitchen.
All right. So
would you like, is Woofy around?
Yeah, you just maybe put Ivan on. We'll get him to call Woofy. How's that sound?
You don't want to start with Lewis first?
Okay, Lewis sounds fine.
Lewis first? Okay. I'll put Lewis on for you right here.
Okay. Here comes Lewis.
Lewis to say hi.
Lewis.
Hi.
Hi, Lewis. How are you doing?
Good.
Hey, how old are you now, bud?
6.
Wow, you're the big 06, eh? Yeah. You want to talk to Woofy?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what you got to do, my friend. You get to go, here, Woofy. Can you whistle?
No.
Okay, how about you make a little doggy noise? You go like this. Here, Woofy. Ho, ho, ho. Can you try that?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Hey, Woofy.
Is that Lewis?
Yeah.
Hi, Lewis. How are you doing today?
Good.
Do you have a funny joke for me?
Yeah.
What is it?
Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Mm.
Oh, I get it. He interrupted me. You're funny. I like you, Lewis. What grade are you in?
I have another joke too.
Okay, what is it?
What does a cow and a milkshake make?
What does a cow and a milkshake make?
I mean, an earthquake.
Oh. What does a cow and an earthquake make? A milkshake.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, put Daddy back on.
Is it back to me?
Yes, we're back with Andrew.
Okay, there we are.
Yes, and you have...
Isn't it funny when jokes get switched up around like that, eh?
Yeah, is it Lewis who sang on the song Green is the Scene?
That's right.
All right, so tell us about that.
You know what? I got to tell you, the first thing about it was that I recorded the whole album as a demo, and in my living room months before we did the actual recording. And this one song, Green, I just did by myself with a guitar, and the song, it was amazing because I loved that demo recording. And then when we went into studio, well, it wasn't studio, but my friend's living room, when we went in to record it with the band, and I tried to nail it again, it was like, oh, that was pretty good, let's do it again. Oh, I'm going to just do the vocal track again. Oh, I'll do that again. Yeah, that was pretty good. And then I listened afterwards, and it was never as good as that very first time with me in the living room by myself.
Right.
And then Nick Chelios, the engineer, he said, well, then we'll use that. And I went, you mean we can do that? Well, sure. It's just your voice and your guitar. Let's go. I went, really? Oh, great. And so we just went back to that demo, which, there was no, I didn't have any percussion joining me along. It was, and so we added it afterwards. And so anyway, there's a line in there about, well, it's all about green, everything being green. And I say, just like Kermit's wavy hair, and well, you have to hear Lewis's response because he's got something to say about frogs having hair and how weird things is. So see if you can recognize Lewis's voice in the song "Green is the Scene."
All right here on the Brent and Woofy Radio Show off of Andrew Queen's new CD, Grow. Green is the Scene.
Broccoli, spinach, lettuce, peas, frogs and turtles, plants and trees, icky sticky boogers from an ogre's sneeze. What's the same in all of these? Green is what I mean. Green is the scene. Green is what I mean. Green is the color that they share, just like Kermit's wavy hair.
Kermit the frog? Frogs don't have hair. Well, if they did, it would be green hair.
When you're driving, green means go. Go clip the nails off a dragon's toe. Green is the scene. Green is what I mean. Green is the scene. his slimy guts and goo. Moss and mold and a witch's brew. I once saw a snake and a lizard too, playing on a tuba and a big kazoo. They were playing on a tuba and a big kazoo. Oh, they were playing on a tuba and a big kazoo.
This is a weird song.
Well, if weird was a color, it would be green. Green is the sea. Green is what I mean. Green is the sea. Green is what I mean.
You're listening to the Brent and Woofy Radio Show.
We're back on the Brent and Woofy Radio Show. Speaking to Andrew Queen, your CDs have won some awards. Tell us about that.
Oh, they have. You know what? It's so exciting because I just won my second Parents' Choice Award. Grow won a Parents' Choice Recommended Award. Too Tall won a Parents' Choice Recommended Award. That was really cool. And Too Tall also won a Canada Folk Music Award. And we have yet to find out whether Grow will or not, because that's coming up in the fall, and that's really exciting. Too Tall also won a Canadian Folk Music Award for Children's Album of the Year. And now we just put out Grow last fall, so we'll find out. We'll find out if Grow gets nominated for a Folk Music Award. We'll find that out in the fall of this year. And one other award that I won was an Indie Award, Canadian Independent Music Award for Children's Entertainer of the Year last year.
Very good.
And yeah, I think that's one. I guess one other award I won was a songwriting award. Last year or 2 years ago, you played my song "Big Troubles for Little Red," and that won second place on an international songwriting competition.
Right on. That's off of Too Tall.
That was off of Too Tall.
Right
You got
on.
it.
Well, congratulations on all your success. That's fantastic.
Thanks so much.
And you're also a really good dad, right?
Great dad. I sure hope so.
Yeah.
We do our best, eh?
You get rewards for that every day you see the smiling faces on Louis and Ivan.
Oh, and they give me big hugs, and they pass me lots of love all the time.
Right on.
Some smart Alec remarks as well.
Yeah, of course, because they're at that age. Ivan's 9 now, right?
He's 9, and he's giving me the funniest faces now, because I guess I'm talking about him, and he wants to grab the phone so that he can have a chance for his fame on the radio.
All right, let's put him on. Here's Andrew's son,
Here
Ivan.
comes Ivan.
Here comes Ivan. Ivan is 9 years old now.
Hi.
Hi, Ivan. How are you doing?
Good.
How old are you now?
9.
9 years old. Have you got a girlfriend?
No.
Several?
No.
Not yet, eh? Well, you will, I'm sure. So what have you got to tell us today?
Pardon?
What have you got to tell us today?
I want to tell you 2 jokes and 1 riddle.
Okay, let's hear them.
The riddle is, what word has 5 letters, but when you take away 2 has 6?
What word has 5 letters, but you take away 2, it has 6?
Yeah.
I give up. What word?
60.
Get
it? Because
I get it.
way 2 letters, T and the Y, and it says 6.
Right. That's cool.
And another one is knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Don't cry, it's only a joke.
Yeah, yuck. You know, that joke was around when I was a kid. 150 years ago.
Pardon?
What's your other joke?
The other one is, what do frogs eat at a restaurant?
What do frogs eat at a restaurant? I don't know.
French fries and a Diet Coke.
French flies and a Diet Coke? That's pretty funny. All right. And I hear you like mac and cheese. Is that true?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, it was good talking to you today, Ivan. Can you put your dad back on? Oh,
Okay.
do you want to just say hi to Woofy quickly?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Say hi, Woofy.
Hi, Wolfie.
Oh, hi, Ivan. How you doing?
Good.
It's good to hear you again. Okay. Is your dad there?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
All right, Ivan, take it away.
We're back here on the Brent and Woofy Radio Show speaking to Andrew Too Tall Queen today. Hey, Andrew, it was great having you on. Hey, wait a second. What's that music?
That's Ivan tickling the ivories there. Playing the heart and soul.
I hear it.
Can you hear it in there? I'm going to get a little closer.
There's Ivan playing Heart and Soul on the
That's
piano.
him.
There's lots of music in your family.
Oh, it's a treat, that's for sure. It's a treat to have
right.
music in the home.
Well, Andrew, it was great for you to come on the radio show again, and we really like your new CD. And what's coming up for you? What you got for future plans?
Oh, thanks so much for having me on. What's coming up? Oh, we've got Northern Lights Festival, Boreal this summer, Hillside Festival, Shelter Valley, Mill Race, some libraries in the Southern Ontario. I am so dying to perform out in the West Coast and visit you out there.
Oh, yeah.
Our plans are to try and get out to some of those wonderful children's festivals next summer.
Right on. We hope to see you here. Hey, if people want to look you up, what's the best way to find you on the internet?
I would personally go to a site that's called sonicbids.com/Andrew Queen. Now, there's another one that says andrewqueen.ca, and that's good too, but it's not updated yet, Brent. I'm so sorry, but we're working on it. So either of those sites will tell you lots of information and give you lots of links. And of course, YouTube. Look up Andrew Queen on YouTube. There's quite a few videos to check out there too.
All right, so you can simply just Google Andrew Queen Sonic Bids, or you can go to the Brent and Woofy website, and of course we'll have a link over to Andrew Queen's website. There you
Thanks
go.
for doing that, Brent.
All right, well, thanks so much for being with us today. Thanks to Ivan and Lewis, and good luck and congratulations on all your success.
Yay!
All right.
Bye now.
Take care, buddy.
Bye now.
All right, an interview with Andrew Queen on the Brent and Woofy Radio Show. And Woofy, yeah, you know, Andrew was telling me that he wrote most of the songs, but his wife also wrote a bunch of the songs on that CD, and her name's Karen. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Karen. So thanks for listening to the show, kids. Look us up on the internet. Google Brent and Woofy Radio Show. It's time to say goodbye. Say goodbye, Woofy. Goodbye, Woofy. See you next time. That's the end of the show, but now we've got to go. Say bye, bye, bye. We sure had some fun, but now we've got to run. Say bye, bye, bye. We're Brent and Woofy of the radio show. We sure had fun, but we've got to go. Say bye, 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 bye.
The Brent and Woofy Radio Show was written, directed, produced, and recorded by Brent Lindsay Beeler. Brent and Woofy performed by Brent Lindsay Beeler. The Brent and Woofy Radio Show theme song provided by Brent and Woofy from the CD Under a Star, entitled It Is What It Is. For more information, visit www.bbshows.ca or Google Brent and Woofy. You can also visit Brent and Woofy on Facebook at facebook.com/Brent and Woofy Radio Show. And be sure to follow Brent and Woofy on Twitter using the @ Brent and Woofy, @Brent and Woofy. And check out Brent and Woofy's videos and listen to the Brent and Woofy Radio shows on YouTube by searching Brent and Woofy on youtube.com. This is Scott McLeod, and this has been a production of Brent Beeler Shows, copyright 2012.